You made it. I'm so happy you're here. I'm still Galen Wood, and I'm still the founder of Move Fitness. If you want to know the real reason why you're not getting the results you want from your fitness program, why the results you do get are short-lived, and why it's not your fault, this training video is for you. Most people have become accustomed to the idea that fitness is all about trying to eat less and exercise more. And that if you can only figure out how to eat as little as possible and exercise as much as possible, you'll finally get the results you're looking for. Whether it's weight loss, muscle strength, anti-aging, whatever it is, that's what we're going for. The problem is that with that idea, your results are always going to be finite. There always comes a point where you either A, can't eat any less than you already are eating, B, you can't exercise any more than you are already exercising, or C, you get frustrated and just give up because it's too hard. Now the reality is most people try to blame themselves. I would say you should blame your fitness program. So here's the deal. You may be over-exercising and under-eating. Now you may be under-exercising and overeating too. My only thing is that if you're going to work really hard at something, you should work really hard at doing the right kinds of things. And doing too much exercise or too little eating can be just as detrimental as doing too little exercise and too much eating. Now I know what you're thinking. How do you figure out what's right for you? To a certain extent, that's what professionals are for. It's job security for me and for my trainers, which is nice. But the things to watch for when you're exercising are 1, really and truly try to get as much nutrition as you possibly can. Also, eat fat. Not eating fat makes it so that your body almost forgets how to metabolize body fat. Because it's not in your digestive tract, the ability to metabolize fat for energy almost gets lost. And so the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have enough fat in your diet. Secondly, you want to make sure that you're maximizing your calories. What that means is that ideally the more calories you eat, the higher your metabolism. The less calories you eat, the lower your metabolism. Now if you're trying to eat as little as possible, it works really well temporarily. Except that your metabolism slowly starts to drop. And then when it's time to lose a little bit more weight, you can't eat any less. You also will very rarely be able to build muscle mass, the thing that helps you to raise your metabolism, helps you to absorb blood sugar, or blood glucose if you will, and also helps to make sure that you can lose body fat as effectively as possible. As well as making sure that you're functional, you're able to do things, pick up things, move things, and the like. If you're under eating, losing muscle mass could mean that you're never going to be able to sustainably achieve the results you're looking for. And that's where that short-lived comes in. Third, if you're under-exercising or over-exercising, you're not going to necessarily be able to achieve the results you're looking for long-term. What that means is that if you're under-exercising, you're not stressing your body enough to get it to change. And that's the name of the game. You have to do the right amount of stress on your body to get it to change. If you're over-exercising, you also won't change because what happens, your body can't recover. You're not going to necessarily build muscle mass because you're constantly just damaging muscle fibers and they can never recover, they can never get stronger. A lot of times too, you're spiking your blood sugar, you're depressing your blood sugar, you're depressing your metabolism, you're doing all these kind of internal changes to your body that makes it so that as soon as you stop doing that, the minute you stop doing that, you start gaining the weight back you've lost. Worse is that if you're doing too much, you're going to increase your likelihood of injury. And if you injure yourself, you're out of the game. 3 months, 6 months, even a year. And coming back after an injury is really scary and really hard. So trying to make sure that you don't injure yourself, that you make progress slowly and surely, right? Slow and steady wins the race, is the name of the game when it comes to exercise. So ideally now you understand a little bit of the pitfalls of why you're not getting the results you want, why the results you do get are short-lived, and really why it's not your fault. Given those ideas, and if you don't believe me, send me an email. I'm happy to discuss more of the science of why I believe that's true. But if you do believe me, let's talk about what you can do about it. First and foremost, sign up for a Jumpstart session. You'll see the link at the bottom of the page. It's only $97. Either myself or one of my highly trained staff will come to you, work with you in the comfort of your own home, with your own body, around your own goals, on your own schedule. Everything we do is about you. We can get really in depth to help you understand what you need to do and what you don't need to do. But for today, let's talk a little bit about things that you can do on your own and ideas you can take with you and start applying tomorrow or today if you're feeling really ambitious. So, One of the biggest lessons is to start slow. You're much better off taking an extra week to achieve the results you're looking for rather than trying to get the results you're looking for now and hurting yourself. Avoiding injury is one of the most important things to consider when designing an exercise program. If you've never exercised before, what that means is that starting out with 2 days a week is not a big deal. Your body will still adapt, your body will still change. Really what it's all about is making progress. So the beauty is if you're not exercising at all right now, all you have to do is a little bit more and you'll see a little bit more results. If you are exercising, you may have to make sure that you're balancing doing enough with doing too much. Also remember that you have a number of different things you can work on. If you're looking to lose weight, nutrition is 70%. That means that ideally 70% of your efforts, if you're looking to lose weight, should be on trying to eat healthier. If you're looking to be more functional, to age more gracefully, to be able to pick up your grandkids, open doors, carry groceries, street fighting, whatever you're into, weight training is the name of the game. Making sure that you're building muscle mass. Now I know some people get really worried they're going to get huge. Chances are, unless you're either doing steroids or you're really working hard, you're not magically going to get huge overnight. Again, we're talking about slow, steady, consistent progress. That's not to leave out flexibility, cardio, or lifestyle changes. Flexibility is really where you'll see improvements in range of motion, which can really improve the quality of life. So making sure that your muscles are in balance by stretching tight muscles and not stretching overly loose muscles, make sure that you can avoid injury. Also, a lot of times can reduce pain, little aches, little stiffness, stuff like that. The thing with cardio, and a lot of people get off track with this, but the reality of cardio is that there's two things that you should get out of your cardio program. Either A, you should train your body to metabolize fat more effectively, or B, you should help improve your heart, lungs, respiratory system, your endurance, blood flow, circulation, all that kind of stuff. Generally, you won't focus on doing both of those at the same time. There is crossover, obviously. If you're looking to strengthen heart, lungs, respiratory endurance, you're going to improve, ideally, your body's ability to burn body fat. If you're looking to try and improve your body's ability to burn body fat, you'll still see improvements in the heart, lungs, respiratory system, all that kind of stuff. But the focus is generally where you're going to maximize the results you're looking for. And so focusing on either burning body fat or focusing on training your heart, lungs, respiratory system will help to make sure that you're maximizing your cardio program. Lifestyle changes are also a really important thing, and one thing that we often discount as not that big of a deal. Stress, lack of sleep, and lack of water are three of the most important things when it comes to making sure that you can achieve the results you're looking for long term. Not getting enough sleep actually increases appetite, especially for the more sugary, higher carbohydrate foods that can really force you to pack on the pounds. They also will make you a heck of a lot less likely to get to the gym, to do your workout, all that kind of thing. Your body is mostly water, so it makes sense that you need to drink a lot of water to achieve any goal. And really and truly, drinking enough water and actually getting enough sleep are two of the few things that everybody in the exercise industry agree on. Make sure you get enough water in. Last but not least, stress. Stress is a killer, literally. One of the biggest things that research has been telling us recently is that the way that you view the stress you have in your life can change the way that stress affects you. What that means is that if you have a negative view of how stressed out you are, you're actually scientifically significant. Wow, let me try that again. Scientifically significant, I don't want to bother. You're much more likely to see some of the detrimental effects of stress, heart disease, things of that nature. If you have a positive view of the stress you have in your life, if you feel like the stress is part of your life's purpose, if you feel like it's helping you achieve something you want, if it's good for you, you're actually, again, going to be scientifically significant, you're going to be less likely to have heart disease, to have some of the other detrimental effects of stress. And so your attitude towards stress makes a big difference. I hope this has been helpful. I love talking about this kind of stuff, and I'm happy to talk more with you about it. If you want to see me in person, again, grab a jumpstart session. I'm happy to come out and talk more about how this affects you personally. If I can be helpful over email or over phone, call us, email us, let us know how we can help you to achieve the results you're looking for. Again, I'm Galen Wood. This is Move Fitness, where fitness is all about you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Okay, now how did I start that? What's happening? I don't know.
Did you say secondly?
Scientifically significant. Wow, let me try that again. Scientifically significant. I don't want to bother.